I just got back from seeing a movie where Earth is invaded by aliens and a character that fights the aliens is killed and is end up getting stuck in a time loop over and over again until they find a way to stop the time loop and stop the aliens. Does that sound like any other movie that's familiar? I just got back from seeing the animated movie All You Need Is Kill, which is based on the novel, which earlier in the 2000s, the movie Edge of Tomorrow, Live, Die, Repeat with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. That live action movie was based on the novel, but All You Need Is Kill is strictly based on the novel. I guess the movie with Tom Cruise is like fairly based on it, but it does stray a lot from the actual concept of the book. But All You Need Is Kill fairly follows the book really well, is what I'm guessing, is what I hear. So with All You Need Is Kill, it's pretty much the same concept as The Edge of Tomorrow. We have this character, Rita, who she works for this company where Earth has been invaded by this giant plant-like flower thing, and Rita works for this company that is trying to excavate it from the ground, and one day the plant erupts basically, and these giant aliens come out, and Rita ends up being killed, and she instead of like permanently dying, she wakes up the next day and everything is playing the exact same way. Like her roommate wakes her up in the morning, she's basically bullied by her coworkers, and she's like, what is going on here? And then the exact same thing happens. The giant plant that crashed into Earth, that explodes and aliens come and she dies, and the cycle keeps on repeating itself, a lot like what happens with Edge of Tomorrow. So Rita, on the third day where everything's been repeated, she's trying to get these coworkers. She's like, no, don't go to work today. We're gonna die. That plant out there is going to erupt. Aliens are gonna come and we're all going to die. I know this. I have been through this before. You have to believe me. And the other coworker's like, what are you, drunk? And they're just laughing at her. And what I like about it is that just like, instead of deciding that this is gonna be her fate, she at one point she finally decides to take action. Like, she's tried all these different concepts of getting away. She stole the company vehicle to get away, which ends up just like being hunted down by the aliens. She's tried escaping through the jungle, but the same way she gets hunted down by the aliens. There's a part where she drives to the ferry and the flower erupts, and everyone on the ferry like sees the aliens coming after them, and she ends up trying to drown herself, and she does, but she wakes up in the time loop again, and she ends up drawing on her hand what day that she's in, and it's really an interesting concept how this anime handles it. So eventually she does decide that if she's gonna die fighting and try to find a way out of this whole time loop. So she tries these different things, like how can she get this suit that she wears, because the air around them is like poison on the outside, how this suit that she wears, how she can use it to mimic the aliens' movements so they won't kill her as easily, and maybe hopefully she can find a way to defeat them. But like, she keeps on dying, continuously dying, and she's like, I need a bigger weapon. And what's cool is that she ends up getting this giant axe, and to fight the weapons, like, her suit by itself like gets enhanced so she can handle the weapons easier. But what I like about it is that it pulls a whole scene from Edge of Tomorrow where when Tom Cruise continuously dies over and over again, and you get that one sergeant who's like, "Let's go, make it!" And Tom Cruise dies and the guy's just like, "Make it! Make it! Make it!" It's just repeating his death over and over again, how he's killed by these aliens. It takes a page from that with Rita being killed by the aliens, her being woken up by her roommate. But it's a really cool concept. I like the montages of her being killed. It's cool to see her learn. She does eventually learn how to outsmart some of the aliens, eventually actually killing one of them with like each death. She learns a weakness the aliens have, how she can mimic their abilities to survive just a little bit longer. It's pretty cool. Eventually, she gets to a time loop where, with her enhanced suit and the right choice of weapon that she's using, she's just fighting off these aliens. Like, she's protecting her coworkers, telling them to get out of the work site so she can kill the aliens. And she kills a couple of them, and there's a point where she's just like, "Bring it on! I'm not afraid of you!" And, then the scene just goes to black and white, and the loop starts over, and she's just like, "What's going on? I didn't die?" And we do find out that there's this other worker that's basically experienced the same thing, so they're both trapped in the time loop. And but the twist with this, that's the difference from the Edge of Tomorrow, is that even though they're both in the time loop, like, when one dies, it affects the other. So the reason that she restarted, even though that she didn't die, is because the boy's name, who is Keiji, or KG, who's also in the time loop, he died. So that caused her life to reset. It's pretty cool. So eventually Rita does meet KG, and she finds out that KG is the one behind he's basically the nerd of the movie. Like, he's been sending drones to spy on Rita as she's been fighting these aliens. He was the one behind the scenes who enhanced her suit so she could handle the weapons better. And together, the two of them fight these aliens. And, there's a part where they defeat all the aliens, and Rita's like, "It's finally over. This should be it." And then, for some reason, the day resets, so they're in the time loop again. And Rita's like all depressed at this point. She's like, "Nothing we do is going to fix this. We're gonna be stuck here forever." And they end up going to this research facility where they've been just studying the plant. They call it Darl. And they learn that Darl, there's this antenna that Darl has implanted in some strongest symbol on Earth. That's why he came to Earth. He wants to take it over. And he found a host among the workers that are trying to uproot him, excavate him. And as long as the host lives, Darl is going to live. And they're on the 165th day by now. And they learn that they only have one more day to actually try to kill Darl. Otherwise, Earth is doomed. Darl came to Earth to destroy it, and if they don't destroy it by now, there's not going to be another Earth if they fail. Darl will take over, aliens are going to take over Earth. It's crazy. So Rita and KG, they go on this giant trip to destroy Darl. We learn that the antenna is inside KG. They end up fighting, and Rita ends up killing KG. Therefore, in the next time loop, Darl is dead. He's starting to decay. And surprisingly, KG reveals KG is still alive. Which, honestly, I still don't get how that happened. I didn't get the end of Edge of Tomorrow either. Like, it's a time loop, but somehow, like, I guess Earth isn't in danger anymore? I didn't get the ending of Edge of Tomorrow. I didn't get the ending of All You Need Is Kill. Even though I didn't get the ending to the story, I enjoyed the story a lot. It's a fun action story. You can feel the threat that Earth is going to be destroyed by this giant plant unless these two workers find a way to stop it. I also love the animation that's used in it. Like, it's a different animation. Like, I think it's by Kids that did the animation for it. So the characters are really drawn Japanese-like, very 2D looking. But I still liked it. Like, it's very bright, it's very standout. I thought it was pretty cool. And, yeah, I love the messages behind it. Like, there's one part where Rita and KG share a moment. Like, it's revealed that Rita's ran away from home because when she was younger, her mother tried to kill her. And Rita, when she got older, she's just tells her mom that if her mom never really wanted her, she should have finished the job back then when she was a little kid. And KG, like, he gets crap for just laughing everything off, and it's revealed that just laughing everything off is basically how he survived. Like, he's been bullied basically all through his life, and he's just learned to laugh it off. It's a deep meaning that these two go through the story like there's always someone that you can rely on to help you get through the hardships of your life, and yeah, there's always a way forward to move. That's what I liked about this story. There's always someone in your life that you can meet, that you can depend on, that'll help you get through hard times. It's pretty cool. The only negative things I would really say about it is that it kind of does have a slow start to it. It probably doesn't really get going until like maybe the 25-minute mark. And the aliens really had a weird look to them. They like have robotic bodies and kind of like starfish, sunflower heads. They're kind of weird. But the movie did get great reviews. I mean, it got like an 84 on Rotten Tomatoes from critics, and it got like 88 from audience. So yeah, it got pretty good reviews. But I recommend go see it. I definitely would if you're into the sci-fi movies, which is weird for me to say that I would recommend going seeing the sci-fi, because I do not like sci-fi. Like, I don't like video game sci-fi. The last movie that I saw that was sci-fi that I actually liked wasn't Edge of Tomorrow, but it was Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, probably because of the awesome lightsaber duels they had, like with Anakin and Obi-Wan, or Darth Sidious and Yoda, those great lightsaber duels. And Revenge of the Sith came all the way out in 2005. That's a 23-year-old movie. Let's see. 21-year-old movie. For me, I was like 9 years old when that movie came out. So, that makes me feel freaking old. But, according to SpongeBob, old people are the greatest. We are filled with wisdom and experience. So, yeah.
They're full of wisdom and experience.
Anyway, I would probably give this movie a 3.8. Maybe a strong 4. Let's give it a 4. I would give it a 4-star out of 5-star. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. And yeah, it's rated R, which I don't know why there's no like drops of the F-bomb. It's not even really that violent. Like, I don't know why it got a rated R. But anyway, I would definitely recommend it. It's a good watch. It's only an hour and a half long. Not long at all. And I was the only one in the theater. Like, I've said that before for the movies I reviewed. But this time, I really was, like, the only one. Granted, I saw it at, like, 12:25. Which is a really weird time for a movie. Like, kids are in school and people are probably at work. But still, it's like some kids have to have the day off from work to go see a movie. But this movie was horribly advertised. Like, I didn't see any advertise at all. Like, no ads on YouTube, no ads on TV, no commercials anywhere for it. So, and like, today's the only day that it's going to be shown in my theater that's close to me, and no other theaters are showing it. So I don't know if it's like a very, very, very limited theatrical release to it. Maybe it's going to go straight to DVD. I don't know. But I thought it was a good movie. Anyway, guys, that's what I got for you. If you like sci-fi anime, definitely check out All You Need Is Kill. I bet you'll love it. And even if you don't, it's a really good animated movie. Like, if you liked Edge of Tomorrow, I guarantee you'll like All You Need Is Kill. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Please give a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Take care.